Get one.
Nah, we good. What?
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban Excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. We're here with you guys in the building. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
Peace. We are in the building, ready to rock, ready to roll.
Yes, we're a little late. It's alright though.
Yeah. First of the month.
It's alright.
Trying to get, things organized and situated.
Yes. So thank you guys for being here with us. We appreciate you. We didn't leave you out to dry because people was like, yo, where you at?
What's going on?
It's good. No, we didn't leave you out to dry. We are here. We appreciate you guys for joining us. I see Cali. I saw the DMV. I saw Cincinnati.
Yes.
Who else I saw? London. Okay.
London and the BX. Throw your X's up. That's what I'm talking about.
London. What else we got? I saw Texas.
Chicago in the building.
Wisconsin. Madison.
Wisconsin in the building.
LA.
Yep. Philly in the building.
Philly.
Birmingham.
JA. Shouts out to
in
y'all.
the building.
What else? Youngstown, Ohio. We got a lot of people from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate y'all. I got some family out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how was your week?
Week was good, man.
Cool,
week was good. I'm noticing why grandparents and your grandkids have such a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Because all Noble does is eat, sleep, and shit.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing now. Eat, sleeping, and shitting. So that's the connection. So, me and him laying around on the weekend, it's going to be a lot of eating, a lot of sleeping, and a lot of shitting.
Listen, me and Noble, we got beef right now.
Why?
Because Noble is on this thing where he's not trying to sleep, and he's playing chicken with us.
Yes.
To see who breaks first. And we're the damn parents.
Right, and he breaking y'all.
Yeah, he is. I'm not going to lie.
He breaking y'all. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, he is.
He's breaking y'all.
He is. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go for it. I got some new cereal to put in his milk. I'm just having to put an extra cut on that.
They should call that shit nigga-itis, baby-itis.
Yeah.
Baby, you got to hit him with the baby-itis.
Yeah, now he's starting to get around stuff. Like, not walking, but he's standing up on stuff.
Yeah, now you got to lower the crib and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely.
That is a frightening sight to wake up to. Him just up on the crib.
Yeah, looking at
like,
you.
oh.
Yeah, facts. And then he start getting smart. He know how to get out there. He be running by. He be like, what's that, the baby? He be running by and shit. I'm telling you, I done seen it all. As a parent, I done seen. I be like, I know that you hear these little, it'd be little footsteps and shit. You be like, I gotta be dreaming. No, this nigga's out somewhere in the kitchen making a sandwich.
Shouts out to Toronto, Tampa Bay, Oakland. I like that, man. Thank you guys for joining us. So if you're not hiding under a rock somewhere,
yes.
If you up on it, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We have launched. We opened the Urban X exclusive membership
Yes.
to everybody.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
A soft rollout, but it's rolling out, baby.
It's open because people, since we announced it, we probably shouldn't announce it so early.
Yeah. What I notice about people, they don't listen to your whole spiel.
Yeah.
They hear a sound bite and then they move.
Because somebody hit me and said, I listened to everything y'all said, but I can't find the link. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, then you didn't listen to everything we said. Yes.
Because we told y'all it'd be Thursday, April 1st.
Yes.
So, but it's open, you guys. The link is in the description below. I'll put the link right now in the chat. It's $5 every month, or you can do $50 a year, which is a deal because you're saving $10.
Saving $10. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And again, just to reiterate, we have a trunkload of content.
Yes.
That will be uploaded slowly. So just relax. It's all being uploaded. We unfolding it.
And shouts out to the people who are already there in the chat because we have our own private chat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying right now? So shouts out to you guys. We appreciate it. That's going to be its own thing. Again, if you been following us right now, it is nothing else on YouTube but the podcast.
Yes.
Only the podcast.
And so that means the Hulk series,
all the sit downs,
Pop Culture Decoded, which is when I go in on R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all of that's there. The hip hop classes I did will be up there. A whole bunch of things will be up there, and we're gonna add business directory.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
That means all the black businesses who have patronized us and we have supported. We're going to create a directory. So hopefully by the end of the year, it'll be 30 or 40 black businesses in there. And even if you just did business with us once, you family forever.
Yes.
So that means once you're part of the nation, if you're looking for, because you may not be looking for something right away. And you be like, you know what, somebody was, let me go into the directory.
Yes.
And that's how we keep this cooperative economics thing going.
Yes.
And we also made it very hard for you to cancel. You got to click like 19 times around.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. And then we hired a third-party customer service company from India. So when we get the customer service, hello, this is customer service. This is your supervisor.
You're dealing with us.
This is your supervisor. Why do you want to cancel?
You're dealing with us.
Why do you have $5? You know you have $5. You want to cancel? You poor? Hold on for another supervisor. Hello, this is not a supervisor.
Yeah.
Tell you what we do. We give you a deal. Instead of $5, $4.95 a month. Yeah, good deal. Yes.
Yeah.
Good deal. Hold on for a supervisor. Hello, this is supervisor. May I have your credit card, please? Thank you. We are so sorry for that. So it's gonna be hard.
Stop the Asian hate. That's.
Dude, I was trying to do. I started Indian, and then it's the whole Middle Eastern.
They call all that Asia.
Yeah.
It's true.
So it's gonna be hard for that $5. You just not gonna get that back. No, we're here for you. We appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate it all.
And remember, we know this is worth more than $5.
Yeah, we do.
We're not stupid. We know, but we grandfathering in our people, right? So that when we do turn up, y'all already good at that price.
Again, so because eventually we will up the price, but the people who join in at $5 or $50 that is your price. That is it. You know what I'm saying? That is all you'll have to pay. You won't get the raise like the other people who wait.
Right.
Will.
Yeah. So that's why get in now. Or if you cancel, hello, this is your supervisor. Why do you want to cancel? It's just $5. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hook you up.
Yes.
And then Malcolm told me, and this is just an extra caveat, that we can put music
Oh yes.
up on our membership. So you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, we got to.
The entire Black Dot catalog from 1982
You got to.
to the current day.
You got to.
To the current day.
Yeah.
That's 3 recorded albums. That's a bunch of unreleased tracks. It's all going to be there for your listening pleasure.
And people right now, okay, so I'm going to help somebody right now because they can't find the chat. So when you go into the membership, it says Urban Excellence Community to the right of it. And then sidebar. Click it, and that's the chat.
And that's the chat.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's how that's going to get rolling.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be in that chat now because we're over here in this chat.
True that.
Yes.
So if you guys can see, I made some new people some mods because they,
Absolutely.
they appreciate it. And we've been having more trolls than lately.
Yeah, we normally don't have that many trolls. So it's that's a sign that, I guess we're doing well. That people want to come over and troll us.
Yeah.
So with all of that being said,
Yes.
let's go to a trailer.
Yes, we're gonna go to a trailer really quick to show you what's to come. One of the shows to come
One of the shows to come. Let's hit a trailer.
that we're excited about.
Yeah, that we are excited about.
Be able to accept criticism and go, this is what we think is the beat. So that's why I said when I do my very last album, right? Because I'm working on a new album. You guys are going to curate the album. You're all from different age. Now I'm not going to change the name of the Little Shitty Pants. We're not doing that.
And we're back. That's a small sneak peek
Of what's to come.
of what's to come. The real mentality, conversations with my sons.
That's a cool little tagline.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool little tagline. I wasn't even here for that discussion, but that's okay.
Yeah, we do these things.
That's okay.
We make executive decisions around here. So, we really looking forward to delving into a lot of new programming that's, and like I said, get in now while you can. So that we can do that thing.
And we're trying to. So this is important for us, owning our content and also not being handcuffed by the shackles of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
YouTube gets nasty sometimes, bro.
Yes,
they do.
Just because.
You know what I mean? So this again, we're not shackled to YouTube. Whatever we want to do. So those big interviews that y'all want from those really different people that y'all want. We can house those on our own site. So that will be to come, and we're excited about that.
We are super duper Excited about that.
And again, we tried this before 2 years ago on Patreon.
Yeah, but I don't think we were ready.
We weren't. Like, looking back, like, we weren't. We had a decent sized audience, but we didn't build up enough trust with the community yet.
Yes.
To do something like that. And we didn't know. We were really just trying stuff out on the channel too, if you remember. You know what I mean? The podcast was still in its infancy.
Yes.
And we were just kind of throwing stuff at the wall. But now we have a way better feel of what we're doing. We have better technology in what we're doing.
Yes.
And we're excited.
We are super duper excited.
So let's get to it.
Yep.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I meant to talk about this last show, but there was more that came out about Deshaun Watson, about that whole case, about the sexual misconduct with the masseuses. Like, a whole bunch more women came out. Then an article on Sports Illustrated dropped, and I read it.
And it was gross.
It was gross. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, God, if you, dude, you know what I'm saying? It was gross. And if it is true, because I don't, at this point, I don't know what to believe, because so much has come out, and then more, like, we'll talk about this now, but more women, I think more accusers, more women that Trump the accusers came out in his defense.
Yeah, about 20 masseuses.
Yes.
That's a lot of goddamn masseuses to begin with.
First off, you're a pro athlete.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't necessarily have to go to private masseuses. You have that on staff, don't you? Do you not in your facilities?
But maybe the ones that you want, the special ones. Your team is not going to provide that. Because that's called prostitution now. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
If I'm a corporation and I provide chicks that's going to give you happy endings, that's called prostitution. So that's illegal in all 50 states. But about 20 masseuses have come out in his defense.
Yes.
Now, here's where this thing gets murky.
Yeah, it does. Go ahead.
The police are not involved with this case as of yet.
Yes, the lawyer who's representing the accusers said he's not going to forward his evidence to the police. So that is just like, oh, okay. What's the problem?
So now, to me, what it says is this. Tag, nigga, we could get you at any time.
Yeah.
You want to leave the Texans.
Yeah.
This is not a criminal case as of yet. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we bring out the pot. Well, he probably already paid this off.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is, because social media is very slow.
Yes.
We're going to bring out some positive people to over-trump the negative people.
Yeah.
And this will go away, and he will give a press conference and say, I, Deshaun Watson, am re-signing with the Houston Texans.
Yeah. All he has to do is say, sorry for all the women who felt like I did this to them.
Right.
I take this serious.
Right.
I will monitor my behavior, and then it'll all just go away.
And it will all...
Yeah. If he re-signs to the Texans.
And then let's say they re-sign. He re-signs for the money that he got to pay the people. So let's say they say, listen, we're going to make $20 million to make this go away. The new deal is for an additional 2 years at approximately $20 million.
Yeah.
And listen, this is how this game works, because you are only as good as they want you to be in terms of your value, because they can take down. Look at the Tiger Woods documentary, where they was following him around.
Yeah.
They hire these private investigators that will follow you around, and it is a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they do that because that's where the leverage is, and we've spoken about this on this show countless of times. Bear with us. We're getting our cameras in focus. We've spoken about this. They said not in Nevada. Yeah, it's legal. But we've spoken about this before, in which J. Edgar Hoover started that.
Yes.
Secretly filming
following
people,
you around,
and using that for leverage.
Yeah.
And then the mob got on it and started filming him.
Yeah.
And then they got J. Edgar Hoover in some uncompromising positions. And as a result of that, now that is a protocol for big corporations to track other CEOs.
Which makes sense. If I'm paying you that amount of money, I should know everything about you, which makes complete sense.
Yeah, and it's our duty to hire the people to make it go away or make it hit the surface.
Yeah.
And things get leaked to the newspaper, and you want to know how that got leaked to the paper. That's how that got leaked to the papers.
Yeah, so this is one of the more clear cases, because as soon as the lawyer said he's not going to the police, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
A call was made on both ends.
Now, also keep this in mind. The police at any time could choose to investigate this on their own. But usually,
the owner probably made a call like, yo, listen.
Yes, fall back.
We're going to make this go away.
He has had a moment of clarity.
Yeah.
And in that moment of clarity, he no longer...
Because people started digging up videos of him with porn stars, and they were just like, maybe he is a creep. I'm just like, damn. Here it goes.
Right. So, that's what's going on with Deshaun Watson, and we will pay close attention to how that whole thing develops.
Facts.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
And see the Aquarian, thank you for the Cash App and the Super Chat. He said, you mean Gay Edgar Hoover. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Gay Edgar Hoover for sure.
Facts.
Mills NP, thank you.
Thank you.
For the huge donation. We appreciate that.
And thank you for all the people that are joining the membership.
Yeah.
We appreciate that as well.
We appreciate that.
So, so the other day, I was on Twitter.
You were on Twitter.
And for the people who have been hitting me on Twitter, I'm off my personal Twitter right now. I'm just on the Urban X Twitter.
Because it's like a diet.
I'm trying to come off. I'm trying to detox.
Come off the bullshit.
Yeah, because it gets taxing on the head.
Yeah.
So my son tweeted something that had everybody in a frenzy. Had me scratching my head as well. I'm gonna read it to you guys. My son said, Muhammad Ali made money entertaining and being funded by white people. Everything he did helped our struggle. Genius. So he's trying to make the connection that because we have this thing, I guess, where we get on our activists for being funded by white people, as we should, because our wants are not in line with what they're paying you to say. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, understood.
So, but he's saying that Muhammad Ali, who we crown as one of the greatest activists of our time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he's saying, well, he got paid by white people. Okay. So, but everything he did after that was to help us. So I guess he's trying to trying to take the heat off of Tamika Mallory, who he always defends. Yeah, and I guess he's trying to, compare him. So I don't know what the tweet was supposed to do, but it didn't work. It fell flat.
First of all, Muhammad Ali is an athlete first.
True.
So he was doing his athletic thing first.
Yes.
And then he sacrificed the biggest 3 years of his career. Am I correct?
Yes, he did.
And lost millions of dollars to stand on a principle.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. That said he would not fight other people. And all they said was, you just got to come out. We ain't going to really send you to war.
Yeah.
You just got to come out and support it. And he refused to do so. And that's a level of integrity we don't see anymore. Mm-hmm. And did he liken himself? He didn't liken
himself, but
okay, because that would be like a stretch. Right?
Again, it would be, but he's in line with Tamika Mallory and everything that she does. He always feels the need to defend her.
I will say this about my son: if he's loyal to you, because he defended Vlad until he couldn't defend Vlad no more.
Yes, he did.
He defends Rock Nation and Meek Mills.
But so that just exposes him.
No.
I don't know if he realizes that.
No, understood. But I wanted to do some house cleaning anyway. Oh. So I'll kind of do it now.
Okay.
And this is my take on the Tamika Mallory situation.
Okay.
All right. If you are living vicariously through Tamika Mallory, Mysonne, Martin Luther King, Crumbs, and all of these people, while you are sitting on your couch waiting for them to deliver you justice, and you're sitting around, goddamn, it's taking too long for this justice, while you sit on your fat ass and do nothing.
Yeah.
The problem is not them. The problem is you. You understand? So we are beyond, or we should be beyond the point, at least here, where we expect anybody outside of self to do for self. Now, I do understand there are 85ers, that's what we call them, the masses of the people who continuously do nothing, but they expect you to go out on the front line for whatever reason and make things happen. In terms of this corporation situation stuff, all we have done here from the beginning is demonstrate that everybody is corped up. We created the term being corped up. And what they're doing is demonstrating nothing other. Everybody, your athletes, your rappers, your so-called activists, your ball players, everybody has got some kind of corporation. Now, here's the thing about having a corporation behind you. Whatever their beliefs are, become your beliefs. So if they say we are supporting the LGBT
or
anti-Asian or whatever the case may be, by you taking their money, what you're saying is you are in alignment with them, because at any point they can put you in play. All right, listen, we need you to go out. There's a campaign or a press conference, and you represent this cause. When what I'm trying to say is deep down inside, let's say you're not with Alphabet soon, or you're not with children making a decision to cut their binkies off, or whatever the case may be. But the corporation that you represent does, and they come out and ask you something, and you say what's contrary to what's in your heart, you have sold out. It's just that simple. And you see athletes do it all the time. Most of them athletes don't believe 80% of that shit they out there promoting, right? But they know and understand who butters the bread. So this is why it always comes back to if the people are not supporting you 110%, and I can connect you to some kind of corporation, and my boss can call your boss and say, what the hell is Malcolm's problem? Then you have to understand that you are bought and paid for. Now, you may dress it up all these fancy ways, because I heard him come out and say, Tamika Mallory, Spike Lee did the commercial. So she was connected to a black, agency. She requested that all the women, and it looked like it was a man in there too.
I think it was a trans.
Trans in there, right? Get paid double the amount, which they agreed to pay them triple amount. So she made sure everybody in the video got paid triple the amount. And Cadillac is given $10 million, to social justice, starting with $1 million to the NAACP. Now, on the surface, you clap that up, right?
Okay, go ahead.
But we know, for starters, the NAACP has done exactly jack shit for black people. And it's almost like taking money out of one pocket and putting it in the other pocket. That's the hustle move with that. In terms of the black agency, Spike Lee is the token black. All of these corporations, right? Let's turn it up a little bit.
Who's done propaganda for police, by the way? Spike Lee.
Yes, absolutely. He's taken the jab in the arm. He was out there celebrating with bottles of champagne when Biden got in. And this is your king? This is your king.
And Black Klansmen, the police paid him to positively show
them in a positive light. So he's on the take.
Let's talk about it, yes.
So, also understanding that what they paid her, like that $10 million, that's only, I did the math, that's like 87 Cadillacs at $80,000 a piece. And it's a real Cadillac, the one they showed, that's at least $1. That's only 100 Cadillacs, bro. So don't make it seem like, so much is done. That's a write-off. All of these major corporations, brothers and sisters, have what we call a token black organization where they can pat themselves on the back because it makes them feel very good that they donated to the cause, and there to catch that is their boys, Al Sharpton, NAACP, all of the usual suspects, where that money never, ever funnels down to the people who really need it. So you got to kind of miss me with the making this look like this was for the people. Now, I understand that it was Women's Month and all of that kind of stuff, and this was their way of honoring that. but you gotta kind of separate the two.
Yeah, so two things can be true at the same time, because the other day we were critical of Tamika Mallory because of this commercial, but I will say, right, she has been an activist for a while because I think the father for son.
I don't know about 25 years.
I don't know about that.
How old? She look about 40.
Right, but I think the father for son was killed by police. I believe. I think that's what I saw in the interview she did with the Breakfast Club with my son next to her. By the way, so sorry guys for the visual feed. It's kind of wacky right now, but so her intentions, like you said, could be pure, but at the same time, I can't really take what you're saying. I have to take it at really face value, because I know people pay you. I know George Soros pays you, and then my feelings towards him. My feelings towards him is, that
is a fact. He is the worst person to take money for, and I noticed my son never mentioned that. Here's the thing too, about her. Who trained her? She came up under who?
Al Sharpton.
Okay, and Al Sharpton has always been about the bag. So, brothers and sisters, we are in a unique time, as I always say. If you are of the old paradigm that you think standing on the street corners, marching and protesting to the very people who committed the crime against you is going to get you justice, you're going to get washed up. That paradigm is gone away. And the only people, in my humble opinion, still running with that narrative are the ones who feed off your pain, suffer, and trauma, because that is a way to make money now, because you usually see these mothers out there.
Yeah.
You rarely do you see the fathers. Sometimes you do, but they're always parading the mothers out there. Why? Because the mothers, they carry the emotion. You know what I mean? The fathers, if they're real men, is probably ready for war. So they don't want that strong black male energy. They want the energy of the women, That's what I'm saying with that.
So, like, why, as black people, are we the only ones that look toward leaders? I don't understand it.
It's been a condition that's been we've been following. It's a program for a very long time. And
it's always like, who's the next one? Who's the next one that's going to be the one to lead us? Or like, why?
When we don't need leaders, but understand, this is what I'm saying. If you are of that mindset that you need a leader, meanwhile you're just sitting on your couch doing nothing, waiting for them to either get beat in the head or do whatever they do so that you can step over them and get your justice, they are not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is you. Because you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there waiting for somebody else. And then you criticize when it's not done to your liking. So I'm not defending her Cadillac deal, but who raised her? Once I know who raised her, and once I know what the paradigm that they're running, what the operating system and program is, which is the same bullshit from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, blah, blah, then I already know the end result of that. You know what I mean? And our people like their people to be successful. You've seen the Malcolm X movie. What do you want, a new car?
Yeah.
Who needs the nutmeg now, brother? You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's old paradigm, and that's a part, in my humble opinion, of the problem. That's why they're sitting there going, what's the problem? Everybody else getting money. We out here getting money. It's not that, my son. It's not the money. It's understanding the principles of you, because I don't know what my son's feeling is on the gay community. You know what I'm saying? I know what his feelings are when he step on that podium. What the fuck he better say? But what if that's not what you really mean? Right?
And again, like, how can I trust you want what's best for me when the people that are paying you are not in alignment with, just not in alignment with that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
this is what I mean.
And we'll talk about this anti-Asian hate stuff, because you're seeing it clear as day at what narratives they want to feed you.
Yes.
And because I think it's more. I think it's going to be way more to that as well. I think it's about to get really, really spooky.
They unpeeling this because, remember, Kamala Harris is part black, part Asian.
Yeah.
So when they play, she got two cards to play. She got a card in both pockets. She played the black card
to get elected.
To get elected, and y'all,
or to help.
Your women was riled up, yeah. And now they can ready to flip it, and she getting ready to pull out the Asian card when needed, because your man Biden is going hard signing these things into
And when she was running, anything negative somebody had to say about her record and stuff like that, that was completely justified. The excuse was she's a black woman. Y'all talking down on black women. Yes. They hate black women. Now the anti-Asian hate rhetoric that's going around. Now if you talk about against her anti-Asian hate, and
it's a beautiful hustle.
It's a very good con, man.
It's very good con. Very good con. So I just wanted to kind of clarify what our position here at Urban X has always been.
Yeah.
Follow the money, because if they all tell you to go out there and get vaccinated, guess what? You got to go out there and get vaccinated. Whether you want to or not, this is what we stand for. These are our principles at Cadillac. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or whoever. Yeah. And you better be in line with those principles, because if not, because they will quickly tell you that shit you said, Rick Ross. Oh, yeah. You can kill as many black people as you want, sell as many drugs as you want. The minute he brought up date rape, slipped something in a drink, she ain't even know it, or whatever, they said, nigga, you fired. Yeah. So you see how the double standard of that works? You are property of the people who corping. Yeah. I want to be property of the Urban X Nation for $5. I'm just keeping the bean with you. Yeah. So when I go off, it's like, yo, that's what we paying Doc for, so that I know with confidence I can give you my honest opinion, because it's just my honest opinion. Right. And I need to go on one more rant before we go on commercial. Okay. So we can just kind of put all of this in one nice little bow. I am not here, we are not here to make you feel good. And what I mean by that is, I'm not a preacher, so I'm not up here to reinforce what you know to make you feel good. And that's right. This is why when we started speaking about Lil Nas X, I'm going to call him Lil Nas because shout out Narubi Sailor. She said his name ain't Nas no more. It's Nah. Lil Nas, right? It would have been very easy to come up here and grab all the low-hanging fruit and make you feel good. Yeah, your kids shouldn't watch this. Yeah, we're satanic. Yeah, the regular spiel. And I thought by now with the Urban X Nation, we don't have to go down that path, because that's an obvious thing. That's too easy. So our goal here is to put some paint where it ain't, so that we can take what we already know and add a new perspective and balance it out, so that we can add them two together and may come to some real deeper conclusions. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like people were really just like, so y'all like, no, we never said we liked that.
This I'm getting ready to continue to break this down so that we just get this stuff all clear, right? In new knowledge, new information, the way the elders taught me, is supposed to make you very uncomfortable. I'm going to say that again. When you learn new stuff, it is supposed to make, how many nights, listen, most of y'all wouldn't have made it in the real conscious community. I'm just going to keep it a buck, right? I mean, I'm talking about before social media, when we was in these classes for 6, 8, and 10 hours at a time, being deprogrammed, Malcolm. Most of the elders spend time deprogramming us, because we were coming from religious backgrounds. We was coming from this. So all of that stuff needed to be broken down. There have been many, many nights I stood up in my bed looking at the ceiling, very uncomfortable because of some information that was given to me. So that's what new knowledge and information is supposed to do, and it's supposed to make you verify and question. But if all you do like a preacher is they just continue to reinforce the stuff you think you know, you've learned nothing. Now, if you come into a situation and you're presented with new evidence and you refuse to make adjustments, that is called cognitive dissonance. And that is heavy in our community as well, because you presented with all the evidence, but your religious background or beliefs or whatever have forced you to go so far into that that you're insulated, and the only information that can release you is the same religious stuff that you've been in.
Or same comfortable information.
Yeah, same comfortable information. religious people are going to have a very hard time over the next couple of years. You know why? Because truth is going to be directly in your face. That's going to question everything. Everything. And most people will not be ready for it. So I said Nas X was artistic. People lost their mind. I did not say I like the artistic expression, but you cannot tell me it is not an artistic expression. You know, you're getting caught in your feelings. I said it was groundbreaking. How's that shit groundbreaking? Do you know the definition of groundbreaking? That doesn't mean positive or negative. It is just groundbreaking. This kid hit 3 major points. He dealt with race, these are the points that get the conscious community and black community in general riled up. He did the race. And I know people told me when Nelly did country grammar, he did. But Nelly was a real MC. His pen game was crazy, and it leaned more toward hip hop than it did country music. It wasn't a rock down the
no, it wasn't.
old country road. Y'all know what I mean.
No, it wasn't. Yes.
This song even made black people get behind Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Because when they would not put him on the Billboard charts,
brilliant.
This was brilliant.
It was like the label and how they orchestrated this from the jump. Like, they got black people behind. Like, what? They're not letting this. Black people invented country music.
Right.
They got everybody already with them. Got our kids to listen to them already.
Yes.
It was,
So, whether you like it or not, that's what happened. That was race-based because then Billy Cyrus and them took it. And the video was dope how they reversed it. Had Lil Nas X on a horse and Billy Cyrus in the modern-day car. So, the way they played y'all with that was brilliant. The next thing that black people are upset about is gender. You know what I'm saying? The black man, race, our saving our identity. So he came out as gay and did his little gay thing and got that community, which the music industry is run by. Music, fashion, movie. He got that industry behind him, and it pissed you off again. And then the only other card to play is the religious card. You know what I'm saying? Your understanding or beliefs in Satan and all of that. So he played that card. So he is not the one being played. He's running a program, and the brilliance behind it is not remove your emotion, the record labels. When I speak of it was brilliant marketing from the record label standpoint, it was brilliant.
Yeah, got so many people mad, so many people.
Yes. So this is what we're talking about, and I'm trying my best to speak from a non-emotional standpoint so that you can just see it for what it is. So if you are stuck in the old paradigm, this is going to be a very, very tough time for you, but it would have been too easy to come on here, grab that low-hanging fruit, and just, that's right.
Guys, and in the essence of cleaning house, right, there's so many channels on YouTube that'll tell you everything you want to hear. Gossip, tell you everything you want to hear. Conscious community, super conscious, Israelites versus there are plenty of channels. We try to just talk about everything and give a unique perspective on everything. Right. That's what we're here for. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
If you want to hear what you already agree with, there's a channel for you.
Right. Absolutely. We're here to try to challenge each other, and because it's so easy for me to just sit here and go off on Tamika Mallory, straight down the middle, Lil Nas X, straight down the middle. Side note, A.A. Rashid, who was on Brother Rich's show last week, brilliantly broke down this dude's name. It's Lil Nas X. Little from this era, Nas from our era, and X from Malcolm X's era. So he just, in his name, captivated 3 different genres. Lil Nas X. Brilliant, even in the name. So no matter where you vibrating at, you see that X, you know what that X mean to us, right? And you know what Nas meant to us, and it was no coincidence that when Nas got inducted into the
Library of
Congress, Lil Nas came out, and Lil is what they all call themselves in this day and time. So, all emotion removed, it was brilliant. And it's only brilliant from their standpoint, from your standpoint,
you shouldn't care.
You shouldn't care. You should just peep it.
People got mad for saying we shouldn't care.
No. You shouldn't care about that.
We should because
your emotion.
Our children should be okay. So stop your children from watching it,
and
don't pay attention to it because you being mad at the computer, being all in the comments. You just gave him a view and does nothing.
We are up against a machine, and if you are not spiritually aligned and align those children, they're at war. This is psychic warfare. And he ain't the first one to attack our children, because once we open Pandora's box, ladies and gentlemen, we got to open it all up. All of the rappers who spoke about drugs and murder and crime and smacking black women on their ass and disrespecting, it all has to come to the surface because none of it is good for the children. Yeah. So if you're ready to go down that road, let's go.
And Organic Soul Gumbo, my friend, commented, y'all want people to be okay with your interpretation just because we watched the show? That's a bit self-serving, Malcolm. Come on. That's not how black people are raised, my guys. Well, okay. We just talked about the cognitive dissonance a lot of black people have when it comes to what their beliefs are.
Right.
We just said that our interpretation is just our interpretation. You don't have to agree with it. We're not telling you to agree with it. People comment disrespectful stuff to us all the time. You know what we do? We like it.
We like it and say thank you.
Thank you for your input.
Go to the comment section.
Check right now.
I'm always thanking people for their opinion. This is not about. We're not saying you need to agree with us. We're saying we don't want to spend time beating you in the head with the stuff you already know.
Low-hanging fruit and easy stuff,
guys. That's easy.
We don't agree with satanic stuff.
Yeah.
We hated the video. We didn't watch it.
We shouldn't have to say that.
What else? Jay-Z is the devil.
Yes.
Joe Biden's what else? We don't like Trump either.
So you're listening, you're hearing, but
what you want to hear.
But you're not listening.
Yeah.
Your opinions are yours. Our goal is to try to put some paint where it ain't so that we can collectively balance all of it out. That's all that we're trying to say.
You heard?
Oh, you haven't got your order, Dr. Umar. School uniforms deliver faster than this. Did you get a tracking number?
Yeah, email us at sales@urbanx.nyc.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
One thing we'll do, we will fess up. But if you got that tracking number, then you know that it left. If not, then we will definitely take care of you.
All right. So we're about to go to commercial break. We are actually way over schedule.
Let's do that.
But we'll be back.
Wealthy family, this is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
Hey, Leslie O Voice here, and I want to give a big thank you to Urban X TV and the Urban X family. To my Leslie O Voice clients, I want to say thank you for trusting Leslie O Voice with the voice for your business, and I look forward to us working more in the future. Oh, you want examples? That's easy.
Yeah. And he was a greasy ass man.
Allegedly.
Okay. And he made them girls do some funky things.
Allegedly.
Can you feel the allure?
They say they never really love you till you dead or you gone.
This is Reconstruction of the Dinner Table. Thank you for holding. We can't wait to hear your thoughts. To know how justice is administered in a country. Roots and cascades down to the lake. You lie on the ground. Lost Boy Conti did it again. Cultura sobre corporativa. Notice life daily lessons, accept all that they give. Welcome to Politics, Economics, and the Struggle to Survive in America. You're listening to the sounds of Urban X. Leslie O. Voice.
Beautify the world just like plant life. To small minds, everything's big. That's ant life. How do we enjoy everything that ain't right? At the same time, talk how we can't get right. Coronavirus gon' be killing us off. I never known a virus strong enough for killing us all. Even with supremacy, them crackers dropping the ball. Pointing out inferiorities, your fear has evolved. As your final hour approaches, I see I can adjust the lens and take you right out of focus. Feminizing the men so they're not broke but they're broken. Then monetizing the dreams, dreamers hoping for tokens, not knowing. Every breath represents ancestors, then every step forward overcomes transgression, surviving through horrors of how life's a plan, death in the mist. I hope you get the message. It's plant-based, plant-based, plant-based. Plant the seed, then you let it grow. Plant-based. The God make it rain, I'ma let it flow. Plant-based.
And we're back.
And we are back, and we got some new heat.
Yes, shouts out to those black-owned businesses. We appreciate you guys for joining us for this month.
Yes. Did you peep the Hub Spa?
Yeah, I did. That looks dope.
That is for couples.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right. They show up at your crib.
It's tough.
For you and your lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only do you get the massage and everything, you get a meal.
Yeah.
You know, so that is dope. And they in a bunch of different cities.
Yeah.
Philly, New York, a few other places. Yeah. So, and I'm pretty sure her business is about to expand.
Yes it is.
Then we had Leslie drop some new heat.
Yes. Who else?
And Shanell is back.
She's
Shout
back
out
with
to
us.
Chanel.
Yes.
For those who want to get their reading. I didn't forget Chanel. I just been so busy. It's been crazy.
Yeah, facts.
It's been crazy. And dollarbills.com. They have a new heat rock out called Plant Based.
Yeah.
Now I watched the whole video. You go to dollarbills.com and you'll get to see their whole video.
Mm-hmm.
The brothers are from VA. Dollarbillsmusic.com. And all that's in the description. And the brother is going in. He got a nice little team. I went to their website. They got merch for kids. So I will probably be picking up something for Noble. So shout outs to those new businesses who are now on board rocking with us.
Yes.
I'd like to give a happy birthday shout out.
We have to
my sister April.
Auntie
April.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, my sister, but your auntie.
Yes.
You heard? So shout her out. Now, also, I was in the hood.
Yeah.
And as I was coming out of Popeyes, you know, I got to keep it a bean. I had got the little spicy breast. I had 3 of them shits. This was delicious. I ran into this brother.
Yeah.
And I didn't get his name.
Yeah.
But he gave me the biggest hug I've ever gotten from somebody I'd never met before. And it felt good.
Yeah.
Real big hug. I remember his 2 sons' name, Israel and Amin Ra. Shout out to the young princes.
Okay.
He had his beautiful queen with him. His Instagram is +_brothers.
Okay.
So shout him out because he recognized me.
Yeah.
And I was caught out there. I was like,
imagine you was telling people you was a vegetarian.
Imagine I was telling people. See, that's why I keep it a bean. Because motherfucker catch me coming out of Popeyes. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, didn't you say you was a vegan? I'm like, yeah, they got the potatoes in there. Yeah. That's a lot of potatoes in that bag. Well, you know, I eat a lot of potatoes. So shout out to that positive brother.
Definitely.
He takes young kids off the street who are dancers. Yeah. You know, gives them some powerful insight. He's a dancer himself and like a fitness guru. So +_brothers. If you on the gram, Yes.
All right.
Just wanted to get that out there because I ain't want to forget nobody.
And shouts out to our new mods. Don't somebody put Rick Judah on timeout. Don't put him on timeout.
No.
Let him go.
Yeah, listen. To our mods,
only to the trolls.
Only to the blatant trolls.
Yeah.
The people who disagree with us, they're fine.
Yeah, let them.
All of that stuff is fine because we're not here for your approval. But the ones who are just trying to disrupt what we do, you know, you could put them on timeout. And Zeke Judah has been with us since the beginning. Probably. Oh yeah. He has.
I saw a comment like he left like 2 years ago. He's like, I hate this channel.
Yeah. So his hate.
I'm never coming back. And then he's here.
His hate is grandfathered in. Okay. His hate is like your $5. You know, guarantees you. His hate is grandfathered in.
Yeah.
And it works for us here. So yes.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So shouts out to Leslie.
Shouts out to Leslie.
So the other day it hit the news that Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport, they went at it, and Michael Rappaport, like, he exposed like their DM conversations, and Kevin Durant was bugging.
He was wild.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
He was really wilding. Yeah. But here's the thing: if I DM you and we going at it, that should stay private. Yeah, it's like that's some sucker shit.
Yeah,
that Rappaport, this dude is the worst kind of fucking Italian guy. You know, he look like he want to see you fucking niggas. Fucking Kevin Durant is a fucking nigga who can jump. That's all the fuck that nigga can do. Fuck him. Fuck LeBron. He's never winning shit. This is the type of nigga that you would beat him in his face with both hands if you saw him. So allow me just 30 seconds to say what Kevin Durant really wanted to say.
Oh, go ahead.
You piece of shit, white boy. Fuck you. Yeah. I'll piss on you when I see you. Fuck you. All right. Now you.
Yeah, so, some conflicting reports came out because I saw a video that Michael Rappaport put out that day. And it was like a spoof video, so nobody's really sure like what's going on. But
he was trying to clean that up.
You think so?
Yeah.
But they were reporting on it on ESPN, on FS1, I think CNN as well.
Yes, all the major networks reported on it. And the things Kevin Durant was saying, eat a dick, fuck you and your wife, he was going in, but he probably thought it was a safe place for him to do so.
Yeah, and apparently they have the relationship where they talk to each other like that.
Yes. So it was really weird that Rappaport would just release that, even in the world of misinterpretation. Yeah. You know, the social media, even if it was, so it was very bad. But Kevin Durant is very sensitive.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick a fight with him. we he's right in Brooklyn.
I seen him in Dykeman. He's tall. That's a big dude.
He's tall, but I'm
big
just saying. I would just grab his little fucking legs and shit. Hold on. It'd be like a little son trying to hold on to this big nigga. But I'm just saying, Kevin Durant can't be this sensitive. Yeah. Remember, he got caught with the burner accounts.
That was funny too.
He was in 2 and 3 accounts and then forgot which account
that was funny.
He was in. They was like, wait a minute, nigga, you busted. This is Kevin Durant I'm speaking to. You know. So he's very sensitive for whatever reasons, but I just thought it was a sucker move.
Yeah, and
Rappaport to do that.
And it's a sucker move because like they know the media is gonna flip it. They called him misogynistic. They said he was homophobic. They said
right.
You know how.
Right. So now we need to see, and now the NFL, even though the NBA, even though these were private DM messages. The NBA is going to have something to say. They might fine him for that.
Yeah, which is insane.
Which is insane for something I said privately. The reason I put it in the DM.
It's admissible.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens with this situation with him and Kevin Durant. So we give Rappaport way too much leeway,
bro.
For nothing. I don't even know what the hell he does.
Yeah.
In Israel, I know he directed a documentary once on Tribe Called Quest, but I don't know.
And
he's a terrible actor. You know what I mean?
He thinks that gives him like
street cred,
with black people, like
because he directed some shit. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I really don't like that dude, man.
No, I hate that.
I truly don't like that dude.
Yeah, true story.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Cavalette said KD replied to her tweet. She was shocked. When he was with OKC and he beat and the Cavs beat them.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
So now that's all y'all got to tell me because I'm gonna say some shit and me and him gonna have an open. He right in Brooklyn, nigga. Give me some tickets so we can come down there and get face to face. Shit.
Yeah. So apparently baseball season just started.
Clap that up for baseball fans.
Baseball season just
Me
started.
and Eli will have a baseball special
Yes. Okay.
on Tuesday.
All right.
You know what I mean? Going over the divisions, the teams, and see what I do, because I'm not a huge baseball fan. I just watch 2-3 episodes of ESPN and brush up on my baseball, and then I sound like a professional when I'm on the show. I'm like, I think Cleveland has an opportunity to win the West. Like that, you know damn well you ain't watching no Cleveland baseball. Oh, you know what it is.
So what was I about to say? So apparently we got word that the Yankees are going cashless in their stadium.
Yes.
Which is big. And the rest of the MLB is be expected to follow that.
And this, to me, exposes what this whole COVID thing was about. Right? They needed to clear all of these stadiums, movie theaters, all that, so they can upload the new 5G technology. This is going to have facial recognition, crypto accounts, it's going to be so advanced, because when they have time to do this? Everybody else was home. So when they speak about this reset, this is what the reset is. And the conspiracy theorists are up right now. I don't care what nobody says. We way up. We way up. Because we spoke to y'all about this. Now, we may have went extreme with them, with the 60 hertz and turning you into zombies and shit. That may be a little extreme, but you're not going to tell me they didn't sit everybody home so that they can so that the new world order is here.
Yeah.
They're going to start facial recognizing everybody. You're going to need that passport, and that passport ain't just going to have your COVID vaccine information. It's going to have your HIV results. All shit might have your sperm count. Like, son, you need to come off the carrots, nigga. It's going to have your whole life on it, and they're going to be able to read it from anywhere. And the Yankees, the number one baseball, the most, storied franchise. Started first, cashless. You got cash, no buenos, nothing in here you can buy with your cash.
So, speaking on like the passport, the electronic passport, because everybody thinks that once you get the vaccine, that's it. I think it's gonna be more vaccines that you're gonna have to keep taking it, and that'll be like your immunization records, like your kids have.
Dude, how many times did you get the flu shot this year? Oh, no, I'm getting ready to go down and get this year's flu. They've been fighting flu for 100 years. Yeah. They're going to be fighting COVID forever now.
Yeah.
So once you get started, it's just going to be like, it's going to become so routine for you. But remember, that RNA shot is different. As a matter of fact, according to Dr. Alim, go to dralim.com. The brother is brilliant. He's a doctor. He said that the CEO of Moderna did not even really call it a vaccine. He called it an operating system.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And what an operating system. So I'm a computer now. Yeah. So understand what's going on. So this is a part of that process to cut you off from the genome, cut you off from God or the God within, the higher self that you've always been connected to. You're just down here having a good time, eating fried chicken, have a drink, whatever you want to do, experiencing self, right? So that the Almighty may know who it is. Now you could be stuck down here, because remember, Europeans are stuck here. It ain't no ascension for them. I don't care how many yoga classes they take. They know that the original man and woman is connected to something far greater. So then you think like them, you're going to be stuck down here with them. White people have no conscience. They can kill the water, the air, the birds, the trees, right? And that's why they have no karma. Karma is an emotion that you emit when you do something good or wrong that stays with you and follows you until the universe realigns with that and is able to give you back what it is that you're thinking.
Okay.
When you're not thinking, when you could just kill people and do, it ain't no karma. So that's why you sitting around waiting for white people to get theirs, and they like, tag, nigga, you it. Yeah.
So speaking on the vaccine, Johnson & Johnson.
Yes.
They had a little mix up.
15 million doses.
A little boo-boo.
That's a big boo-boo.
Yeah.
15 million doses that had to go bad because they're sharing a facility, from what I understand, with the people who are doing the
AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca.
Yeah. And
somehow they mixed the peanut butter with the chocolate. Right? Yeah. And now this shit is all twisted and we don't know what's going on. Yeah. I look at that two ways. Mm-hmm. That's a blessing. That's spiritual. Mm-hmm. That, things is working in our favor. Y'all fucking up them doses for those who ain't vaccinated and ain't with that. Also, it sounds like sabotage. There's 4 different companies.
Like 5
now vying for your money. And this is a multi-billion-dollar race. Yeah. You don't think these companies are at war with each other?
I'm telling you, I think there's some next level espionage going on behind the scenes that we would never know about.
Absolutely.
When it comes to these vaccines, when it comes to studies on these vaccines, when it comes to the results and stuff like that. Because Pfizer just came out and said that they're doing a trial on kids now.
From 12 to 15.
12 to 15, and it's 100% effective on kids 12 to 15. Who's the parents that's signing their kids up for that?
I have no idea. You'd be surprised, King. You'd be surprised.
Like that sounds odd to me. Like, go ahead.
Well, fear will make you do a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I believe, like Mr. Community said, that this was done on purpose. Like somebody is screwing something up purposely, but even in that level, that's the ancestors at work too. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we can benefit. They need to lose 150 million doses of that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, that's what's going on out here.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Speaking on the anti-Asian hate that is just so rampant in the streets, the White House. Trump specifically, he has passed some new initiatives that will help combat the anti-Asian hate that's going on. Now, when it comes to this, because a lot of people are getting upset, I'm upset as well because it's completely obvious as to what they're doing.
Yes,
I think
it's obvious to those who are just questioning things.
Yeah,
say that because people in the chat will get offended. If you just say it's obvious, like, because they're really in their emotions about the hate that black people are committing against the Asians.
Yeah, so because I'm seeing statistical studies that are showing that black people harm Asian people at a higher clip, and a lot of these people are misreading the statistics, purposefully doing that, and 2, statistics can be easily manipulated as well.
Of course,
right? So that's happening. And we're seeing how fast their initiatives get passed through when it comes to their hate crimes. But black people don't get that. But black people on the front lines for these people.
And listen, black people have been supporting Asians for a very long time. In every black community, there is a nail salon, a beauty, tell me if I'm lying, beauty supply store, and a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Have you ever went to Chinatown and seen any black businesses there?
No.
Okay, so we have supported them. Wifey told me to drop a bomb to that. Yep. We have supported them for a very long time.
Yeah.
We've supported you with our dollars and things of that nature. I ain't never been to a Chinese neighborhood and be like, oh shit, a soul food spot.
Right.
Or whatever. Or, never. So let's taper down on we don't show support. Now, what you do see, and a lot of times we get there, you see these Chinese people beating us up. You know what I'm saying? So there's obviously a communication gap. I find Chinese people to be very, almost Jamaican-like.
What?
Let me clarify that. Let me walk that back down. You know how you go to a Jamaican restaurant and they just seem like very aggressive and rude. Well, on.
Okay.
They don't have that. You have to. They don't have that. Come on, man. Let's move it on, man. Come on. So it's kind of like that. And you almost intimidated. I wind up ordering shit I don't eat. Give me the goat and the rice. Fuck it, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But the food be delicious. I heard Godfrey say that, like, if they not rude, then the food ain't good. If they too nice, the food is just,
Yeah, it's watered down if it's nice.
So when I go into a Chinese restaurant,
that's funny.
It's very direct. Like, hurry up and buy.
Yeah.
You hurry up and buy now. I tried, side note, guys, to when you go pay, and wifey, she shot me down. I said, every time you go to our new page, a picture of me should pop out around the corner. Hurry up and buy. You got $5. Hurry up and buy. Come on, hurry up and buy now. You should hurry up and buy. And she said, no, that won't be.
Yeah, no.
Especially doing all the Asian stuff that goes on. So it's a communication gap. Because we speak with our hands, and we ain't trying to, it don't mean nothing, son. Yo, let me get the General Chow, son. Son, nah, let me cook my wings a little harder, son.
Chop them joints
up, son. You know, that's what I'm saying. So that's how we speak.
Yeah.
And it's non-aggressive to us, but to them, it may even look like a couple of Chinese moves, like you know, like you want to fight. Don't focus on the finger; you will miss all the glory. What movie is that from?
I don't have no idea.
That's Enter the Dragon. When Bruce Lee, the little kid, was watching the finger. He said, "Don't look at the finger; you will miss all of the glory." All right, so you know, maybe us doing this and nah, son. He like, yo, this nigga know, this nigga's like a ninja or something. This is black. We heard about these black ninjas in the hood and shit. And he might, you know, take that as an aggressive act. I'm just trying to lay it all out. He might take that as an aggressive act, and that's where the miscommunication comes in.
Oh my
Sisters doing their neck like this. That's the snake, nigga. God. You know, five deadly venoms. Bitches is snakes. Shit. Even their women are skilled in the arts, and then they come out in attack mode. That's just you know.
Oh my god.
That's just what I'm gonna say. You know.
What's your problem, man?
Yeah.
Bro, like what's?
I'm just reaching and trying to add clarity to the problems.
Well, so a study came out and said 90% of Twitter's staff are white and Asian.
Okay.
We saw the back, and somebody again they leaked the back end of what their back end of Twitter looks like,
and what they can do,
and what they can make trend.
Yes.
So stop Asian hate is easy.
That's easy
to make trend.
Absolutely. I even saw Damian Lillard had a shirt on at the basketball. Stop Asian hate. And I'm like, you probably ain't got 3 Asian friends, nigga. Just you know what I mean. But that's the politically correct.
And
thing.
again, I don't think it is a coincidence that Hunter Biden, they all like you know have been connected to China, and all of a sudden, China is you know Asians are public enemy number 1. And what's gonna happen is because last summer
was you niggas' day. You niggas had a whole
last summer. We had the whole summer.
Black Lives Matter. We love you.
All this stuff. But again, they only gave us street signs and billboards. They gave us no legislation.
Absolutely.
Asian people are getting legislation right now.
Drop bomb to that.
So what's going to happen is the Asian community, they're going to hit the forefront of the people who are oppressed. They're going to win the oppression Olympics going forward.
Yes.
And again, I don't think it's a coincidence that Andrew Yang is running for mayor.
New York City. And listen, and New York is the capital of all of this. It's the 11th state. So understanding when you see the number 11, you're dealing with vortexes, right? That's why 9/11, them buildings going down, was deeper than you think it was. So it is the 11th state of the union, and everything that permeates from New York changes the world. So in New York City, we've had one black mayor, David Dinkins.
Yes.
And they ran him out quick. We've never had an Asian, and if he sits at the forefront of New York City,
just watch what happens. Also,
it's on and popping.
I might be reaching with this one, but watch because recreational marijuana was made legal in New York.
Yeah.
When the dispensaries pop up, watch who's running them.
Absolutely.
Because you know how the natives have the casinos. Like, watch to see if something happens with that.
Hippie white folks. Yep.
Hippie white folks. And we'll watch to see who runs the.
We will be watching.
Yeah, because if it's a lot of Asian people.
Don't be afraid to say it. Asians.
Yeah, if there's a lot of Asian people, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just putting that out.
All right, before we go to a commercial break here.
Another one?
Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes. We in that mix.
Damn.
We in that mix.
All right, let's talk about something stupid then. Sweetie and Quavo.
That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That is not stupid, Malcolm.
Okay, well, okay.
Be politically correct. Listen, we got Urban X Nation is the corporation that sponsors us. They give us a little more leeway than other corporations.
You're right.
But you have to be politically correct.
You're right.
He yanked her arm.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Okay, so they're making... Did you see the video?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so right now they're making Quavo out to be one of the many faces of domestic abuse.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
Is that lady gonna show up?
What lady?
The lady who started that program, the Me Too movement.
KRS-2.
KRS-2. All right, listen. I'm just gonna say it. I know most of y'all.
Wait, let me finish. So, if you remember, apparently Quavo and the Migos, they jumped this Twitter personality named Justin LeBoy. He has a show on Revolt.
Okay.
Diddy's Revolt. So apparently they said Diddy was the one who leaked that to TMZ.
Oh, because how does TMZ get all of this stuff? How did Diddy get a video from their elevator where they live?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just saying that's what people are saying as well. And I'm actually because I like the Migos, so I want to see if they're able to bounce back. But I don't know. They've been taking a lot of L's lately.
Yeah, but that comes with success. More money, more problems. That's what Biggie said, right?
Yeah.
I never found their relationship to be authentic. I thought it was a celebrity.
I'm tired of these.
That program is wearing out.
Yeah.
Right? Now, he was very careful and deliberate because he did look up at that camera.
Yeah.
So he knew, okay, let me chill here. But even bringing her in forcefully like that was wrong, and it will bring out the Me Too movement. Now, I'm going to say this because now we're being backed by the Urban X Nation. I feel confident.
Yeah.
That lady,
I
don't know her name. I've been holding this in for a very long time. She is very, very hideous.
Yeah, it's hard to look at. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't.
I don't say that word. I don't say ugly. I don't say women.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, and it's just.
And I'm saying, who's holding her beauty? Because what happens?
She's actually married, I think.
Okay, that's cool. I've looked at her from 14 different camera angles. I put it in high definition. I've had wifey bring her out in 3D, 4K, and God damn it, that lady is ugly. And I know you're not supposed to say that about children. Now, I wouldn't say that about somebody's child.
Okay.
You know, and he's beautiful. He's special. But this lady, and listen, man.
Yeah,
it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I tried to hold it for a long time, but every time I see Me Too movement, I see her staring at me and shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I got something. I'm going to create a doll of her, and I'm going to scare the shit out of Noble with that. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Hey, Pepper got the boogeyman lady. Yeah. Now, you know, so, and I want to say this too. When your face has all of those craters in it, and this is real science, that means you literally have a hard time facing reality, right? So our ancestors were beautiful in understanding how to use the aches in your body and things in your body. If you have liver problems, you're angry, kidney problems, that deals with fear and resentment, back problems, that means you're not getting support, feet problem, that means you have problems moving forward. If your hands, you have arthritis, you have problems grasping reality and things. When your face looks like that, that means you have a hard time facing reality. And this is just my theory. I think because she has a hard time facing reality, every time she looks in the mirror, she develops more craters in her face. I swear they're growing. I swear. Okay, with that being said,
we got to take...
Before we go to commercial break,
okay,
I want to support Cindian.
Oh, yes.
Cindian, my girl was up here. She came up here with A.A. Rashid, blew the mic down.
Yes.
Blew the mic down.
Yes.
She has a brand new album out. It's called The Blue Book. And word on the street is it's one song featuring Black Dot.
What?
Black Dot's on that album.
What?
Yeah, I made the cut. So Cindian is doing it big.
What?
It's about 8 cuts.
Right.
Produced by my man Lighthouse, which is A.A. Rashid's younger brother.
Oh.
And it's weird, they were born on the same day.
Oh.
He's younger, but they were born on the same day.
I know people like that.
Yeah, so they have a really, really ill connection. So The website is sndnmusic.com. sndnmusic.com. Put that in the chat, and it's got some heat to it, man. So we finally did the dope song. So and she has these beautiful packages. I saw her making up like you can get the grab bag because A.A. Rashid, the art, you know, he's real into curating the project. So it's so dope. It's got a T-shirt, I think, in there. You can get the physical album. She's got these dope ass bags with her image on it. So shout out Cindy,
definitely.
And I appreciate her giving me an opportunity to be on that.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's drop another bomb to that. And now we can
go to commercial break. And Cindy's in the chat.
Oh, Cindy's in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, there it is, to the legend. You already know what it is. Yes, go get that.
DJ D Sharp right here, man, telling y'all about Audios, man. It is the best thing that happened to DJs, brother. I'm telling you like this. Check it out. You set up, rock, plug in. Wait a minute. Nah, you don't plug in. You don't even need no plugs. What am I talking about? You just go wireless. It's all wireless. And the sound quality is amazing. Like, it's amazing. You feel the bass. You feel the highs. The crowd is gonna love it. I can come rock, set these up, 300 plus people, and it's gonna be amazing. I urge all DJs, rock with Audios, man. It's the wave of the future. No plugs. It's easy.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks we fight. And we taught that we angry and mad, just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kin in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treat it like the dirt beneath our feet, why we trees waiting to grow up, filled with knowledge, but whoever show us the names is Bobby Minton on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen, and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
What's good, everybody? I'm your guy, Terrius.
I'm D. Morris, man.
And this is the Rhythm and Views Show. Both doing the Stunner Shades.
Let me get my autograph. You want the autograph now?
Well, nah, we ain't gotta go that far.
Bang.
It is. Bang.
Shot.
We got Donnie Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway. Gladys night.
Let's talk about Gladys, man.
Teddy
Pendergrass.
You know.
Hey, y'all gonna see why they call him B. Morris.
What's happening? We're on the rails.
Motherfucker, I can't get jiggy with this shit. And what we gonna do?
Catch you on the B-side.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And I've been told by management that I have to apologize.
You was wild
for the things I said. So, for the record, I apologize for saying those disgusting things.
Which ones? What's the?
All of it, I guess. I don't even know where to start. Because if you're gonna put it up, just know that I did apologize. I was off my meds and I said some things. I'm gonna be like that guy who said his sugar was low.
Yeah, exactly.
He called them black girls niggas because his sugar was low. My sugar was low. I said some things that shouldn't have been said.
Shouts out to those black-owned businesses.
Yes. Shout outs.
Because people was like, yo, where the hell two grumpy men went?
Yeah, we got them. We like to give the new people a little bit of shine early.
Yes.
our regulars, we got you, and they got some new heat out. They showed me some new products.
Dope.
You can go to their website. I don't know if it's up yet because I get exclusive looks. I'm important. I get some exclusive looks.
Gotcha.
But there may be some new stuff up there, and of course our rhythm and views. We got to get them to that destination of 1,000. They should be there by now. Come on, guys, just give them their love. And I believe I don't want to start rumors. I think they're going to review one of my old albums. That's what I'm hearing. Just some rumors. And I might be on the show. Doing my album song for song. I heard a few things, and again,
that is not me rapping anywhere on this show.
No, Malcolm,
that's not like that is not me rapping. That's not me on the intro either. That is not me.
Did y'all talk about Sesame Street?
What happened Sesame?
It's two new characters, a black
yeah.
Boy and a father.
Yo, Avery just texted me and said that Billy Porter was on that episode wearing a dress. Time to cancel HBO. Time to cancel Sesame Street. No, we cannot watch Sesame Street no more.
Yeah, where's this thing going, man? It's a brave new world out there, guys, and we just have to assimilate the most we can. But it just is what it is, because these things become popular after a while. They're not natural, they become normal. Big difference, right? Yeah. With natural and normal, these things become normal, and the new normal, it's a whole bunch of stuff. So you just have to be prepared to see anything and everybody and make your adjustments, man. It's a crazy world out there. It really is.
Jeez.
So I'm just letting you know, Real Mentality will be a show about real men.
Yo, so
I just want to keep that a beam.
The other day when Marcus said we had an impromptu episode, like it just went off to so many different places, and I'm excited about that.
Yes, excited about where it could go.
Yeah, like I'm really excited about that. It was just like
absolutely. So, but the meat and potatoes is that we are real men. So don't expect anything. We're not gonna be because today's a holiday.
It's Trans Awareness Day.
Trans Awareness Visibility Day.
Oh, on April Fool's Day, right?
On April Fool's Day. How ironic is that? But yeah, it's Trans America Day or something.
Also, yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of Nipsey's passing.
Yes. We didn't get a chance to discuss. A lot has happened since then.
Yeah.
It just brings back again, I didn't appreciate his music until he passed. But hip hop is so vast now. Mm-hmm. I can't keep up with everybody who comes out. Sometimes you have a beaming light like Nip, because now everything he says to me resonates different. What he was talking about with Bitcoin, what he was talking about with Dr. Sebi, the books he was reading, ownership. He was giving it up. And if you were around him, you had to know that this dude was a piece of shining light. So our condolences go out to him and his family, and because he was that dude. Some of these dudes died, these rappers. Over 200 rappers have died.
Yeah.
In the last couple of years.
Yeah. Yo, being a rapper is like really not the thing anymore.
Right, because they've lowered the vibration of it so much that for you it means death. For us it meant art, it meant rhymes, it meant battling, it meant skill set, it meant harmonies, it meant unity with you and your boys, because there was no money involved, and let's just get it and show that we the best. Now it's gang related.
Now it's not even
it's not even the art itself.
It's not even real money in it anymore.
No, but I think the money is in the record labels owning these dudes and taking out life insurance policies on them, and that's just my humble opinion. And before you know it, these rappers die. You make more money off them in death than you do alive, because a lot of these rappers are dropping dead. So again, one shout out.
It's actually wild
to Nip and the movement he started, and it hurts my heart to see that spot where he was running his business from deserted now.
Yeah.
Where's his team? Like, shouldn't somebody have picked up the mantle there and kept that thing going? I know you probably can buy his stuff online and things of that nature. But geez, come on, man.
You can tell he was proud of that.
Yes, he was proud of that.
And again, because I didn't really listen. I listened to Victory Lap when it came out, right? Because my man, Trav, he's been trying to put me on for years.
Got you.
And then when it came out, I was like, oh, this is dope. But remember, I was because Pusha T album came out around the same time,
Yes.
so I was like, nah, Pusha album better. But every song that Nip has been on, like that's come out since he's passed,
smoked.
he's dumped on.
He has dumped
on the. Somebody mentioned the jump with Big Sean, Deep Reverence. The one with,
all that. He
one with
dumped.
Ross. It was another one.
Yeah.
The one with Game. Yeah, he smoked a bunch of those.
He smoked and got off.
Yeah.
And I heard Eric Holder, as somebody just said in the chat,
trying to get lower bail.
Lower bail and things of that.
He said he's not at risk, a flight risk.
It's a lot that's going to come out on this. Well, with a name like Shitty Cuz, he probably can't fill out a fucking passport. He don't know what a passport is. Where the hell is he going? But back to the hood.
True that.
You know what I mean? So... we're gonna see where that goes.
The dude who actually killed King Von is out on bail.
Is he out on bail?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
He's actually on bail, which is kind of ill.
Which is kind of ill.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna watch the Verses this weekend?
That's the Isley Brothers
and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You damn right. That's my era now. Come on, let's get it. If my moms was alive, man, I'd be sitting there with my moms, you know what I'm saying, having a real good time, going on that. So if your moms is still alive, appreciate her. And maybe if you ain't seen her, go hang out with moms for this one. Bring her favorite delicacies, whether it's a drink or this and that, and let that music play in the background. Because remember, music holds a lot of memory. You know what I'm saying? For each and every one of us, music enables us to time travel. Like I remember when I Need Love came out, what girl I was zoomed in on, I can almost smell her perfume. So music is very important for us. Not only is it the soundtrack to our life, but it helps conjures up those memories. And when I think about the Isley Brothers and Al Green and Earth, Wind, and Fire, I think about my mom's cleaning the house on Saturdays and that music playing or that red light. Because, them old folks used to put that red light in there. Go on in the room and lay down, Dwayne. What you in here doing? And they would be in there grinding and getting it on and things of that nature. So I will definitely tune in.
All right. And
for that
Steve
one.
Harvey's supposed to be hosting that one.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of
surveys say
a lot of gators. A lot of gator shoes in there.
A lot of gator shoes. 100 people asked the question of which song is better. Yeah, so he's going to do his thing. And that's going to be next. I know that's his era, too. So
yes, it is.
He's going to have a great time with that.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So you was telling me about Steve Stout and this $50 million deal.
Yeah, Steve Stout signed a $50 million deal with Apple Music.
Wow.
I forget the name of his company. Something.
I'll get it.
Yeah, get it for me.
Yeah, because I heard him on the Joe Budden podcast recently.
And the premise of this company is, what he's demonstrating is that
United Masters
do not need record companies anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he said if you have a Snapchat and a TikTok and a hot song, you could be elevated to levels. Because even when I hear these songs now, I be watching TikToks. Because Odyssey's guys has a dope TikTok channel. I watch these TikToks, and then when I hear the song not being played on TikTok, it sticks with me.
Yeah.
So that's the new way that artists are removing the middleman. So he has some kind of deal to make sure that they can get their music on Apple, maybe with a little sponsorship deal through TikTok and Snapchat. So, Steve Stout has been around a long time.
Yeah.
He's closed a lot of deals for a lot of people.
It's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. People like him who've been in the industry.
Oh, he gonna finesse some black rappers. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's impressive that he was able to adapt this long because he was getting money off signing rappers to labels. You know what I'm saying? So now he's kind of flipping the script.
He's figured out the game. He had a book out called Browning America or something, which he was talking about, we all won now, and that's where he lost me. And somebody in the chat said United Masters been robbing people, so I don't know what his reputation is. I know Diddy ran up on him and busted him in his fucking head with a bottle for putting him on the cross in that video. You Can Hate Me Now with Nas. There was a part of the video where Diddy said, I like this. And Diddy specifically told him to cut that shit out the video. And somehow it made it into the actual video. And Diddy ran up on this nigga. I heard a few niggas run up on him. I might run up on him. If he don't play my new Urban X single. If he don't play Cindy and shit when I see this nigga, it's on sight, nigga, because you ain't a tough guy. No, but on a serious note, congratulations. I guess making it easier for independent artists.
Yes.
And stay tuned, because Monday we're debuting another new commercial of an independent company that shows you the ins and outs, because I be in the know. You didn't come to the meeting?
No.
Oh, you should have came to the meeting. And that's what happens when you don't come to the meeting.
Listen.
So Monday, we're going to debut somebody who can give you hands-on information and help you understand how this industry really works from an independent standpoint.
I'm not off the fact that y'all having meetings without me.
Well, you got the memo, I'm pretty sure. Just show up.
I wasn't CC'd on that email.
No, you start making a few dollars and now you think you important and shit. That's how niggas always blow it. You know, niggas always, I launched a new company today and shit, and then you don't show up for the meetings. You know, sheesh.
Urban X show. About to be that.
True.
Shoot.
True.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, guys, start getting your questions ready, because we about to, take some questions for the people. So, today was day 4 of the George Floyd trial.
Yeah.
With the officer Derek Chauvin, whatever his name is. So, what I've been seeing so far is a lot of testimonies from people, eyewitnesses, people who've worked with the officer before, going in on him. So, right now, it's looking like
he gonna win. It's looking like George Floyd's family could get justice.
Yes. At least a 3rd-degree murder conviction.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think it's going to be 2nd degree with intent, because if he followed the manual and the lawyer came up there and said that, he said he did his job according to. So they're going to have to really take their beef up with the state, but the state already gave them $27 million.
Yes.
So the state is admitting the policy in which we let these officers operate is wrong. Here's the $27 million, and so. If it gets sticky, I think he'll get a third degree conviction at minimum.
Gotcha.
At first, I was like, he ain't getting no, and then I started hearing a little bit more of the testimony.
And then the sentence, okay, this is what I'm worried about as well. I'm worried about, say he does get convicted, and then we're hype about that. We in the streets, we hype justice, boom, 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 and then it's up to the judge to lay down that sentence, and the sentence will be something trash.
True story.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a way to give y'all something while giving y'all nothing.
Right. And Hotep Hottie said, please don't start arguing now. I done paid
I don't know,
my
B.
$50 membership.
I don't know, B.
Because we ain't giving you $50. Like, hello, this is customer service. Why do you want your $50 back? It's just $50. I put you on with another supervisor. Hello, this is not a supervisor. We are so sorry for that, but we cannot give you money back. No.
Somebody said, Malcolm, try to let it know we'll watch Word Party on Netflix. Oh, okay, bet.
Okay, Word Party. Sounds good.
Bet. Cool. I watched the King Kong vs. Godzilla yesterday.
I did. It was trash.
What? Now, so,
Okay. I'm not going to give the story away. Them 3 kids had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
And they was infiltrating high security facilities, just walking around. I was done. I was done with that. Now, the graphics in the movie.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then I know I'm going to ask Kamani to help me out on this one. He'll tell me what was really going on with the inner earth dragon shit. And, they really laid all that out really, really, really well.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Okay, but I did too.
But again,
I just couldn't sit well with some.
I watch too many YouTube channels that critique movies.
I don't do that.
And I watch, and now it little stuff bugs me now. Little stuff, story structure, all that stuff bugs me. And I'm just like, So I can understand. I can see that.
That's why I just want to enjoy the movie.
Yeah,
it's hard to turn. I'm woke, but I take naps. So I make sure when I go to a movie, I don't want to deal with that shit right now. The metaphysics of the movie, we went to see the dragon and with the inner earth and Antarctica. I don't want to deal with all that.
Remember, we went to see Phil Valentine, and then they were watching the movie, and he started breaking it down. I said, "Do you just watch it?"
Yeah, no, he don't watch just movies. He brings a pen and a pad and make you see things. You be like, God damn, Phil, how did you see all of that shit?
Yeah,
so indeed. But I will say this. and I have to make an admission. I want to go to the movie theaters.
Wasn't he the one?
I was the one who said I could stay home, but I'm not gonna lie. When me, Eli, and Freddie went to see King Kong, we went to the IMAX theater.
Yeah.
And when that nigga jumped out of the water, I almost jumped out of my seat. This nigga was huge. Yeah. So, you know, the movie does give you a little bit more of, really captures certain things that my puny 75-inch just won't do. You know, maybe if I had a 120-inch, you know what I mean? You know, I could stay home and enjoy it. But this 75 it's not cutting it. It's just not cutting it.
Oh, damn. Wrong button. Sorry, guys.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, the Tiger Woods authorities have figured out what caused the Tiger Woods crash.
Yes.
But they're not releasing it to the public.
Yeah, I found that to be very weird.
Strange.
Very strange. Just like the judge is saying all of these people within pedophile cases, that happened. But we don't want to share the details.
Oh, with Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah. And
he clearly said that.
Yes.
He said the details are too gruesome for the public. Who makes that decision, sir?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We need to get to the bottom. What he was trying to say is his name is probably in the legend too. and ain't none of this shit coming out. That's what he said. You can think whatever the fuck you want to think.
Oh, speaking of Epstein, they charged Ghislaine Maxwell with sex trafficking of a minor.
Yes, because it was a 14-year-old girl that they connected to her, and I thought that's what the charges were from the beginning. I was confused, so now she has those charges. She looks bad. Like when they show her a drawing of her.
Yeah, she was talking. I heard she was complaining about her conditions in the prison. Said something that was like Hannibal Lecter.
And they wake her up every 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't want no suicide thing that happened last time.
That's foul.
So
That's foul.
Bang, get up. Bang, get up.
That's
like,
foul.
how do you sleep like that?
Yeah.
It's like being in the hospital.
Yeah,
and they come take your vitals every 20 minutes and shit.
Yeah, you go
and
crazy
like
that.
Ain't I here to heal and shit? No, I'm not healing here. You get lost.
That's foul. Okay. Well, that's what she gets though.
One time I was in the hospital. Mm-hmm. I had a catheter. When I first got on dialysis, and when they was trying to keep me there a couple of days until I told them I didn't have any insurance. And all of a sudden, I was well. I kid you not. They said, "You know what, Mr. Bowser? You're right. You don't have any insurance, and you are now free to go. You're healed." Ta-da! And I walked out that shit like, holy shit. And see, that's all you got to do. You don't want to be in them hospitals. Tell them you don't have no insurance, and watch how quick you get healed.
Somebody Hotep Hyder said, "Clap that up, but where are all the other charges?" Yeah, it's really confusing how they really moving with this.
It really is
with that case.
It really, really is.
Somebody said, "Can one stay alive and woken up every 15 minutes?" Yeah, that's like
that's sleep apnea or sleep deprivation.
Yeah,
you will start hallucinating.
Yo, bro, when Noble was first born, I promise you I was hallucinating.
Yeah, I know.
I promise you.
I remember Rich telling me he went to the bathroom one time and he thought he had his baby and dropped him in the toilet. He said, "Oh shit, I dropped the baby." No, the baby was in the bed asleep, but he was hallucinating because he was only getting.
I thought, because I fell asleep. I fell asleep like with him like on my chest, and then Avery took him. I thought I still had him.
Yeah,
and I kind of like went this way. I thought I dropped him too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
No, that's
sleep. That sleep deprivation is no.
Yeah, that's why you need a team.
Joke.
You need to be on them shifts. No. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
And you watch the baby, and then I will get up, and you could sleep.
It is no joke.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So PayPal is announced that PayPal is set to allow people to pay with crypto now, or going soon.
Yeah. You can pay in crypto.
So this is moving at a very fast pace.
How did we get here, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Did we just haphazardly show up here, or we are arriving at the new world order destination that they had planned 10 years ago?
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking.
And when it comes to changes this like major, all facets of life, it has to be violent. Like, it has to be
change.
Very just direct. Like, yo, this is what's happening.
Change is violent.
Yeah.
Birth in any sort is violent. You might be birthing a new concept. You want to open up a donut shop. The shit you're gonna have to go through.
Yeah.
Your family doubting you. You don't know how to make no fucking donut. This, that, loans, this, that. You made a batch. It's wrong. You didn't do it. And then when you finally come over the hurdle, the floodgates open, like the waters burst. I'm getting metaphysical with the shit.
Okay.
And then outflows all the blessings.
All right.
Don't follow the finger. You will miss all of the glory. Right? So, all of this change comes about. And we was talking about this 20 years ago.
Yo, I saw a really good tweet. It said all conspiracy theories are just people 10 years ahead of
their time.
Yeah, something like that.
Because we talked about a cashless society. We talked about cloning. We talked about Mars. These are the things as a part of the deprogramming that were making me uncomfortable. I'm like, how's this even humanly possible? And here we are arriving.
Yeah.
And even in the book Behold the Pale Horse, which came out in 91, or I remember Bill Cooper saying, how they gonna get rid of your guns? He said it's gonna be a massive amount of school shootings, and you are gonna offer up your guns. And what do we see happening slowly but surely? We're back to the mass shootings and problem reaction solution. A lot of these things, like you said, a conspiracy theorist is usually 10 years ahead of their time. And my elders was 20.
Yo, in Tennessee, there was a legislation passed that allows, like, damn near anybody could carry a gun without a permit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it gets busy out there in Memphis, so I don't know.
That might be bad. But remember, when everybody has a gun, it's sort of like, do you really want this to pop off?
True.
So in them open carry states, the only ones really getting clapped is you out of towners.
True.
You know what I mean? Because if we all in the joint and we all go back to the Western.
Yeah.
Everybody got their shit out.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want to do this? And you know how quick I am on the draw, kid.
Yeah.
So that kind of the statistics say, don't quote me on this, but I remember the statistics are lower in places where everybody got guns. Because you don't want the shit to pop off.
Okay.
In places where, like New York, where you're not supposed to have one.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I had the burner on me, I'd just be looking niggas up and down like fuck is you staring at? Son, I was never staring at you. You staring at me now, son.
You stepped on my shoe when? 2 hours ago?
2 hours ago, son. Because you got that hammer on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I told you in Samuel Gompers High School, we carried burners on us. You needed permission to go to the bathroom. Like, Nick, can I? Does anybody know this little nigga? Let this nigga pee. Get the fuck up out of here. So that's just the way it is. And you looking for beef, and you can tell the ones who got it on them because they're a little nigga who's trying to be bigger than he is, and he want that smoke so he can make his name.
Gotcha.
So it is what it is.
Funny.
I told you I showed your mom's how to shoot her first gun,
and she still don't know how to shoot.
Oh! Well, you took her to the range recently?
No, but
I didn't give her a full in depth. I just showed her how to let it go a couple of times. I didn't.
Okay. So we have an Urban Xcellence story.
Let's get to that. Yeah.
Really quick. So Urban Xcellence, again, it is for people who do extraordinary things within our community, big or small.
Big or small. That's what really was the preference of this book, our website.
Yes.
Our page and all of that. So we wanted to give a new definition to what it meant to be urban excellence. If black excellence is the destination, we figure urban excellence is the journey.
Yes.
That's the ups, the downs, the ins and outs, the small victories, the accumulative small victories, which makes up that big victory, at the end of the day.
Yes, and we, when people like Diddy, like Kevin Hart, when they label black excellence to just being famous and rich, we had a problem with that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We said that's not our complete story.
Yes.
There's excellence all around within our community.
Yes.
And it's our job to just highlight it. So, this story comes from Bloomfield, Connecticut.
Bloomfield.
This kid, his name is Charles Fennell. He won the state spelling bee.
Whoa, clap that up.
Okay. Now, you might be listening, you might be watching, like, wow, is that excellence? That is excellence. It takes a lot of study. It takes a lot of understanding about this language.
The phonetics.
How things work, and like how the words work together, what they mean to win something like this. It was 10 rounds, and he outlasted everybody.
And clap that, dude, you great. Yeah,
Yes.
Listen, even in school, the spelling test was hard.
Yes.
So can you imagine? You got to understand the origins of words. It's a whole lot that, and you up against steep competition.
Oh, yes.
Usually the Asians.
Yes. So he began competing in spelling bees in 2018. He became interested after seeing the movie Akilah and the Bee.
Yes, great movie.
A great movie. While he was in the 3rd grade in 2019, he made the news after he made the national spelling bee.
Okay.
So that
what's his name again?
Charles Fennell.
Shout out Charles Fennell. Keep spelling those words, breaking them down, the etymology of these words, because what it's also doing is expanding your vocabulary, and those with an expanded vocabulary speak better, understand more what's going on. So you are on the path, my brother. Keep it up, and we here at Urban X are proud of you.
Definitely continue to be excellent.
Continue to be excellent.
And if you have a story, if you have a personal story you want to share with the people, let us know.
Yes.
And we'll share with the people. Also, if you are a member, we have a slot for you. We have a designated spot for you to share your wins if you want to share with the people in the chat. So we appreciate all the stories, because this story was sent to us by somebody within the Urban Excellence Facebook group.
Yes.
And that's private, but that's free to get into.
Yeah, you can get into that. Also, stay tuned, because we're going to do something special. We're going to give away a few T-shirts.
Yes.
For the real mentality.
Yes.
We're going to make some T-shirts. And we only ask the first 10 people to send in a picture of the fathers with their sons.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all representing real men from the little man's perspective. I don't care if he's 2. He a little man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you know, in a photo, because we want to create a nice photo gallery for the real mentality, because the show is really about us passing on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the younger generation, while also giving them a voice to express their opinions on what they're going through. So, you know, it's the first 10 people to UrbanX at NYC.com.
UrbanX.NYC, not .com. UrbanX.NYC.
UrbanX.NYC.
And www, because people said they were having a problem with just finding it. I'll work that out in the back end of the website.
Right. For now, just put the www in there, but or send it to our email at urbanx@nyc@gmail.com. urbanx.nyc@gmail.com.
Yes.
Ladies, we love y'all. You know, this is just for the fellas this time, because, you know, we kind of get pushed to the back a little bit. So, you know, that's what we want to do.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban.
Okay, guys, let's take some questions. It's Thursday.
Week
is over.
Ready to get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody said, Tariq Eval said, the former intern said Musk probably wanted to create it because it was 2008. What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Would you guys ever consider
expanding the show by region? I don't know. You mean like us traveling?
I'm with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know with that?
It's a lot of work. People don't know what go. You know, we got 4 and 5 camera angles, camera switches. It's a lot that goes into this, man. Did you guys talk about DJ Quick? Getting shot at?
No, he's apparently that was an April Fool's joke.
Oh, okay,
a bad one, because people were really worried.
Yeah, that's a bad joke. Thanks, Urban X, and thanks, Akilah and the Bee. Yes. What are your thoughts on the African presidents who have died recently and who are promoting stop and trade with European countries?
Oh, boy.
I don't know about them. I wasn't familiar with them stopping the trade with the European countries. I do know some African presidents died because they exposed the COVID hoax. And 2 or 3 of them in that region, you know, them third world countries deal with a lot. And once they try to get their own money, because that's what got Gaddafi clapped. He was trying to get back on the gold standard, and people in Libya was getting free health care. If you had a baby, they were setting you up lovely, and America don't like that kind of stuff.
Shelly M Oh, shouts out! She's wearing the I am shirt.
And did we make her
I'll make her right now.
make her a
I'll make it right now. Right. So she says, Xavier, you in New Orleans, 42,000 a year. My daughter needs one more semester to graduate. Now they've made the classes in person vaccination mandatory. We're not taking a shot, but she won't be able to go back. Dilemma. Ooh.
Well, she only has one class. I mean, take that one semester. You might want to take that online, or you might want to get a religious exemption. Contact Phil Valentine, because they backed off the religious exemption part.
Have they?
Yeah, of course, because there's too many people who, so contact Phil Valentine and have him get your paperwork right, and, for a small fee, and you hand that paperwork in, and the rest should take care of itself.
Aquarian 89, with this Stop Asian Hate going on right now, is it a coincidence Marvel's Shang-Chi coming out this year? That movie, if I didn't know that was coming out this year, if that comes out this year, that's gonna break like every record of Marvel hits, because Marvel they curtail all their movies for their Asian audience in China anyway.
Right.
So they're gonna do something, and then with the Asian hate, with the
Simeon, thank you so much.
Yeah, they're gonna really pump this up.
Is the lottery fixed? Absolutely.
Is it? Everything
around here is fixed, homie.
No.
Go watch Gangsters in Harlem. What's the movie with Malcolm X and homie with the one eye closed, one eye open? He on NyQuil and Dayquil. Forrest Whitaker. Yeah, that movie. They talk about how they used to fix the numbers. All that stuff is an algorithm.
He on NyQuil and Dayquil.
Yeah, that nigga on NyQuil and Dayquil. That nigga is woke and sleep. He needs a woke but I take nap hat.
That's funny.
Sitting that nigga one of them hats.
That's funny. Somebody said, do you believe the so-called a so-called attack on the Asian lady was staged, considering it took place on 53rd, where a lot of seasons of TV shows? I didn't know that. But
yeah.
a lot of these listen. I am 27, I'll be 28 this year.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of people just walking down the street looking for Asian people.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
It's weird.
All right, Dot, you want me to executive produce your album?
No, whoa. We already got that.
Yeah, is Malcolm a sucker for love, Black Dot?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you should be a sucker for love. Love is a high vibration. Sometimes. Like if you just running around, just chasing chicks and shit like that,
it gets boring. No, it's not boring.
It's empty. How about that?
That's a great word.
It's some empty shit.
Very unfulfilling.
I would rather be building some shit.
Yeah, very unfulfilling.
Being in relationships have kept me out of a lot of shit. I'd be like, oh, that happened, and I was home.
Yeah, very.
You know what I mean? And this and that. So, yeah, I am too a sucker for love. I cried the other day.
You get bored. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna cut my bills?
No, my fault.
I was saying I was crying.
Go ahead. You cry all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You should be crying.
I was watching the NAA, the tournament, and watching these guys go home.
Oh, yeah.
Their final game, and they crying, I'm crying. There's a lot of crying going on here. Yeah, nah. I would prefer you be a sucker for love, not in terms of being a simp.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
not that like where you going, baby, I'm not talking about all that shit. I mean, put your chips in love and see where it goes. Right. And if it fails, you try again. Right. Try again.
What else we got, guys? What else we got? Somebody says Ali was a separatist. Are you watching early in the show? Might be.
Okay.
Will the lecture you did with Professor Griff a couple months ago be on Urban X.NYC?
I probably can get that on Urban X.NYC. I'm gonna be putting a lot of stuff you ain't seen up there. So, like I said, we know this is worth more than $5. Grandfather your way in. Sign up now. Some people even ask, like, if I put the $5 now, can I, at any point pay for the rest of the year?
I have to figure that out.
I have to speak to customer service.
We got to figure that out on the back end. Guys.
On the back end and how we do that.
But I put the link in the description. In the chat just now.
What's in the red cup? That water.
Water.
And it's poor man's water. Because Soul Society NC, shout them out. My package is in the air. I keep every 2 weeks or so they send me a fresh. Dot. How did you know that Mama Dot was the one? Because as an artist, this is just a brief breakdown. I'm artistic, I'm strange, I'm weird, I live in other dimensions. And when I go there, I need space to do that. So with her, she understood that. So she gave me the space I needed to make that happen. Then when I returned with the ideas, the vision, she had the wherewithal and fortitude to actually manifest it. That's why we call the women the earth. You know what I mean? So she can make all of my dreams and visions tangible while keeping her dreams alive. And as a Virgo, I don't want you breathing all over me because I need space. So she wasn't breathing all over me. Where you going? What you doing? And see that, and she has the biggest heart ever I've ever seen. I literally have to share my wife with the world because when she's on a mission to help people do things, she might be going 2-3 days at a time, solving problems, helping people. So in that sense, it works for us because I'm a loner, but I need you. If that makes any sense. I'm a loner, but I need you, So that's some of the things, and she got some good box. Throw that in there. She got some good box. I ain't gonna lie. She got some good box. Well, she asked a question. How did I know she was the one? Yeah, those are the reasons. I'm glad you've given us $5 because we might not be here too long.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. More questions.
That's where you came from.
More questions, everybody.
Shit.
Somebody said, Malcolm, that's a lot of grades, my brother. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you grade up.
I don't know when it happened.
You got more grades than your father.
Yeah, I don't know when it happened.
That's a lot of grades.
Yeah.
You stressed, nigga. Stop being stressed.
Man.
Stop being stressed.
Don't know when it happened. Like, it was like 1, and then somebody said, is the auto subscription optional? It is an auto subscription. So if you want to cancel, you can cancel.
Hello?
Yeah.
This is Supervisor. Why do you want to cancel? It's just $5. You know you have for $5. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Yeah. We'll put you on with another supervisor. Hello? This is not a supervisor.
Yeah.
Give us the $5.
Any more questions? Do y'all think they're going to fully open the country this year?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
As a matter of fact, the NFL...
with small print.
The NFL has already said full capacity at football games for their next season, and the fine print is as long as you got your ID, as long as you got your vaccine ID. That's how that's going to work. Shout outs to Florida who said you don't need no vaccine ID here. We ain't playing none of that shit. You just show up. Yeah, I might have to move to Florida.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? There's going to be a lot of...
you create your password after your membership. Absolutely.
There's going to be a lot of wars going on between states on how, like, what laws, what legislation gets passed, what I see.
I will be moving to Florida if the shit get real crazy.
That's where old people go anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be playing shuffleboard, smoking weed with old people, and, what else old people do, Yep.
All right, guys.
Where can we be reached? No.
We can be reached at Instagram and Twitter at UrbanX_NYC. Don't forget to visit our website at urbanx.nyc. There you can hit the shop. You can listen to the podcast, watch videos, and you can join the Urban Exclusives membership for $5 a month or for $50 for the year.
For the year.
Either one. Or you can visit shopurbanx.com to get some of this merch. Not this. This is a one-on-one.
That's a one-of-one.
You can't get this.
That's a nice color.
I think so, too.
And if you got the matching, match your pants with that.
Don't be watching.
That's tough.
Don't be watching me, D.
I mean, it's a layup, green and green.
True. And this wasn't.
I wouldn't have lost a lot of sleep.
This wasn't planned, but yeah. They can't see my pants, but
Yeah. Dot, do you give a shout out to my wife Sabrina? Just because. Shout out Sabrina.
Just
because D Wade is rocking with you and he cared for you, so we shouting out Sabrina.
And with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you get up out of here.
Wait a minute. We at 1 minute 59 1 hour 59 minutes
on YouTube. We are
37 seconds.
On YouTube, we are long past 2 hours.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I guess the YouTube stuff is what.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, peace. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.